You got 2 and 11. Chapter 3.
We all know both of them.
Okay. Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, where we are led by the amazing Commander General YAHANNA. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Houston Sabbath service, man.
That's right.
As ordered and commanded by the Most High Power, brother, that Israel should do every 7 days, brother.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to keep that commandment. Matter of fact, we are the only Israelites, you understand what I'm saying? The only group that is not affiliated with any other group, and we're the only ones that keep this commandment, man. You understand what I'm saying? That makes us the home of the truth, brother. You understand?
Damn right.
So we're going to pick up in the Hebrew and in the English at Exodus chapter 3. Exodus is a very crucial, you understand what I'm saying? Crucial book, man, because it goes into how the Lord first saves us as a nation of people, brother.
That's right.
And how he raises up a man to do just that, brother. And then he gives the man the strength and the instruction on how to do, man, on what to do, on how to deliver his people, brother, that he show respect upon because he remembered the covenant that he made with their forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, brother.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, we are those same descendants to this day, brother. You understand? And according to these scriptures, brother, we are the men of the Lord. We've been ordained to teach this truth, brother, and teach the same thing that our forefathers taught. Teach the same blueprint. Teach the same thing. Teach the same things that are written for our learning, brother. The things that are written aforetime, brother, to bring the nation of Israel to rise again, brother.
That's right.
This is what we're going to do here in this place, Doc. And we're going to take all orders from Commander General YAHANNA, and that gets passed down to the men above us, brother. And we're going to do it with all zeal that is according to knowledge, man.
That's
you understand? Right. With that, we're going to read these prayers in the Hebrew. You understand? So let's get a horn blast. Amadium. All right, we're going to read the prayers in the Hebrew and in the English. Amadium. I got it out. Here you go. You gonna grab the scroll? Amadium wapaya hakwadam, which means to turn, face the east, sar, turn.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat
Shemayim.
Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Balakwatka.
Kaba'ah.
Ratizaka.
I.S.U.P.K. Baratazak. Kawa. Bashamayim. Natalanawa. Lacham. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Inawa. Kabawak Inawa. Kasalak Ninawa. Kabawath Yanawa. Wala'a. Dabayanawa. Banasawan. Abal. Abashayanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. Wa'alamya. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Haka, the power. Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahawashah. Babakashah. Latanalawa. Haka. La Rapa'ah. Kalmakala. Wakalmadawa. Haka. Latahar. Hamatazarium. Haka. Lahakoyam. Hamathiyam. Haka. El Rakawath. Hatama'ala. Lagarshan. Bahashim. Yahawashi. The Wad Aman. In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahawashi.
Lord, in the name of Yahawashi.
Please give us the power.
The
power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you, so be it.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Ayanya. Ahahayim. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azariah. Ma'ain. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Yanawam. Marka. Nakana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliyah. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'a. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makalra. Yashamar. Atnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wabawa'aka. Ma'aita. Wa'aid awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al
Dalayamaka.
Al Takarash.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
All.
Kayahana.
Awa Yakabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Wa Mashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Al
Amaka. Ya Arayamwa. Sawad. Wa Ya
Tazawa.
Al
Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Wa
Nakach Yadam. Magaya.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Shum
Yasha'ala.
Iwad.
Kaya. Now I Tazawa. Love. Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Baryat.
Yakarathwa. Ahoya. Adawam. Wayashamai Aliyaham. Mawa'aba. Wahagarium. Gabal. Wa Amalak. Palashath. I'm Yeshabia. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarwai. Laban Nalawat. Salah. Aishalaham. Kamadian. Kasayasara'a. Kayabian. Banakal. Kwayashawan. Nashamadwa. Bayanda Ira. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nadianabawa. Ka'arab. Wakaza Abba. Wakaza Bak. Wakatazalamani. Call Nasa Yakamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Atha. Na'awat. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagagala. Kakwash. Lapayawaka. Ka'ash. Daba Ira. Wakahalaba. Dalahat. Haryam. Khan. Dawadatma. Basa Iraka. Wabasa Wapathka. Dabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahweh. Wabashwa. Wayabahawa. Ijai. Wayakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayadaiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shamka. Yahweh. Labadka. Ayawan. Al-Kahar-Ratazah. In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O power. Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said. Come. And let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yashala.
That the name of Yashala.
May be no more remembrance.
May be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of
Moab.
And the Hagarine.
And the Hagarine.
Gabal.
And
Ammon.
And
Amalek.
The
Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assyrians also joined with them.
Assyrians also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them. As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to
Jabin.
At
the brook of Kaisan. Which
perished
at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. They make their nobles like Oreb. And Zeb. Yea. All their princes as Sabbath. And as Amunah. Who said, come take to ourselves.
Let us take it to ourselves.
The houses of the power and possession.
The houses of the power into possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh, Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
Sorry.
Turn
Yeshabia means to sit. I'm saying crying, man. Something about the prayers, brother. Good night.
That show don't wake you up.
Right. Yeah, brother. So we're gonna get right on into it, man. This Hebrew. We're gonna start at the book of Exodus, chapter 3. The trooper read so well
Blaze through that.
last week. He got us through the rest of chapter 2.
Okay, he did.
You know what I'm saying? So
Let's go get that. Just a moment. All right. Further up here on this. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa Mashah Haya Ra'aya Ata Taza'an Yatra'awa Ha Chatanawa Kahan Madayan Waya Nahag Ata Ha Taza'an Akar Hamadabar Wayaba'a All Har Ha Alahayim Charabah. Verse 2 in the Hebrew. Wayara'ah Mala'ak. Yeah, no. Mala'alak. Wait. Mala'ak. Yahweh. Al-Yahweh. Balabat. Ash. Matawak. Hasanah. Wayara'ah. Hana. Hasanah. Ba'ira. Ba'ash. Wahasanah. Ayananawa. Akal. Verse 3 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar. Mashah. Asarah. Na'ah. Wa Ara'ah. Atha. Hamara'ah. Hagadal. Haza'ah. Madawa'ai. La'ah. Yaba'ar. Hasanah. Verse 4 in the Hebrew. Wa Yara'ah. Yahweh. Kaya. Sar. La Ra'awat. Wayaquara. Al-Yahweh. Alahayim. Mathawak. Hasanah. Waya Amar. Mashah. Waya Amar. Hananiah. Verse 5 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar. all Thaqwarab, Halam, Shaw, Nailayak, Ma'il, Ya, Hamaquawam, Ashar, Atha, Iwamad, well, Imad, yeah, Imad, Al-Yawa,
Right.
Adamath, Quadash, damn, Hawa. Verse 6 in the Hebrew, Waya Amar, Anakia, Allah, Alahaya, Abayaka, Alahaya, Abraham, Alahaya, Yatazak, Wa Alahaya, Yaikwa, Waya Satar, Masha, Panyawa, Kaya, Yara'a, Ma Mahab Mahaba, wait, Mahabayata, wait, no, Mahabayat, all Ha Alahayim. Verse 7 in the Hebrew, Wa Ya Amar, Yahweh, Ra'ayataya, Atha, Anya, Ashar, Bamatazarayim, Wa Atham, Taza Iquatham, Shemaitaya, Mapanya, Nagashawa, wait, Nagashayawa, Kaya, Yada Aitaya, Atha, Maka'a Bayawa. Verse 8 in the Hebrew, Wa Arad, La Hataza, La Hataza Yadlawa, Mayad, Matazarayim, Wa Lahai Latawa, Man, Harataza, Hahawa'a, all Arataza, Tawab, Harakaba, all Arataza, Zabath, Halab, Wadabash, all Makwawam, Hakanaanya, Wahataya, Amoraya, Haparazaya, Wahawaya, Yesaya. Verse 9 in the Hebrew, Wa'aita, Hana, Taza Iquat, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ba'aha, Alya, Yagum, Wagum, Ra'ayat, Ra'ayataya, Atha, Halachataza, Ashar, Matazarayim, Alachatazayim, Atham. Verse 10 in the Hebrew, Wa'aitha, Laka, wa ashalach wa ashalak wa lashakak all parai wahawataza wait wahawataza ata I'm ya banya yasha'ala mamatazariah.
Right.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 1 in the English. Now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert and came unto the mountain of the power, even to Horeb. Verse 2, and the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush, and he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed.
So imagine that, brother. Right? Imagine you see something on fire, but it's not turning black.
Good night.
It's not becoming ash.
Good night.
You see what I'm saying? It's a flame. It's a consuming flame. You know it's hot, but it's not consuming the object that it's burning on. You understand what I'm saying? Like the bush is still green, man.
All right.
You understand? That's the power that Moses rolled up on. You understand? Keep going.
Good night. Verse 3, and Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt.
Like, I gotta check this out. What the heck is going on here? You understand? Let me check this out. Because Negro, we always like having to be able to tell a story, brother.
Good night.
Go ahead.
Verse 4, and when the Most High saw that he turned aside to see, the power called out unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, here am I.
Right. So people get mixed up all the time, man. They think this was the Lord talking. You understand what I'm saying? So the scriptures say when the Lord saw, right? When the Most High, when Yahweh saw that he got Moses' attention with this, right? Then the power called, right? So that more than likely was an angel.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? So first of all, the problem with you Christian Israelites is y'all don't understand Hebrew, man. You understand? You don't understand Hebrew, brother. So just because it says God does not mean it's the Most High. The Lord does not have to do anything, right? He can order a heavenly host to do it, brother.
That's
Billions
right.
of angels, brother. The earth is at his whim. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's an angel, a ruler, a judge, or whatever, a messenger that speaks just what the Most High told it to speak, you daggone right, it's of the Lord.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So Moses saw this bush. Once the Most High saw, he got his attention. Then he calls a messenger to speak to Moses through that bush, brother.
That's right.
And so the power that spoke had rank, brother. So Moses, you know what I'm saying? He knew he had to bow down to that authority. And when that power called his name, brother, he said, "Here am I."
I'm right.
Just like his forefathers did, just like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob did, brother. You know what I'm saying? When that power called them, here am I.
That's
like
right.
a servant. Go ahead, I.
Verse 5, and he said, draw not nigh hither, put off thy shoes from thy feet, for the place hereon thou standest is holy ground.
Don't come no closer. You understand what I'm saying? Till you take them shoes off your feet, brother. Because the presence of the Most High is here.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Holy ground, brother.
That's right.
It is here, Doc. Keep going.
Verse 6, and he said, I am the power of thy father.
Right.
Go ahead, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? I am the power, the God. You understand? The authority, the ruler of your father. Once again, there goes another situation of letting you know that the creator of the heaven and earth is only the power to our fathers, Abraham. Go ahead.
I am the power of thy father, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob.
That don't sound like other nations of people, brother, because these three men had sons. You understand? And that inheritance of being the power of those men got passed down to their children, brother.
That's right.
This is why you Negroes, when y'all try to read the Bible, right, and you get to a certain book and you see begot this and begot that and he begot, and you get lulled to sleep, right? Because in Christianity, it don't teach you that this is a book of record or a history book, brother.
That's right.
If the way we've been conditioned to read the Bible, if it ain't about saving everybody in the earth, then we don't need to read it.
That's right.
That's the way we've been conditioned. But you'll never find that in this book within proper context, man.
That's right.
You'll miss this whole book, and then you'll be willing to kill our King Christ and the men that serve him, brother. Right. Because you'll miss them. Because this is a book of nationality, brother. This is a book of record, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't no more about it, brother, that this is written to.
That's right.
Ain't no other nation of people, brother, but the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob, brother, whose name was turned into Israel. Keep going.
And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon the power.
Right. So he was afraid to look upon that bush because he knew he got his registry called out. How does this power know this? You understand what I'm saying? Why would he come speak to me?
Right.
You understand? So Moses knew he had to hide his face, brother. You understand? I know I murdered a man.
Right.
Let me hide my face from this power, for this power judges me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I already had to take off my shoes, man. Go ahead.
Oh God. Verse 7. And the Most High said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people, which are in Egypt.
My who?
My people.
Good night, brother. That means the Lord he's always only considered a people, man. You understand? Because there's only a one people that he allows to fall into captivity, man.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? To help fix our stiff neck.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Hard head, brother. Everybody say that, brother. A hard head makes a soft behind, brother.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? With Israel, our power knows what we need, brother. You understand? He knows that we need to be broken first in order for us to listen, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Come. And have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows.
That's the same thing Christ told us in Revelation, brother. He knows our sorrow, brother. He knows our tribulation. The Lord sees it, man. But we have to go through it until we wake up, brother. Just like your child. If you have a child, you don't stop punishing your child until they are truly sorry and remorseful for what they did to deserve that punishment, man.
That's right.
You understand? The Lord is not like unconditional loving father, right, where he just winks over everything, brother. No, he wants us to be perfect, man.
That's right.
He wants us to keep what he says and do what he said to do forever, man. And the only way he can do that for us is by punishing us to the point to where we don't do nothing but turn back to him.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? We won't do nothing but like the prodigal son did, right? Gain wisdom from being afflicted, man.
That's right.
From being in the lowest place possible, spiritually and physically, brother. You understand? Right. Gaining wisdom from that. And to never sin again, brother. I put in this post, I put in one of my posts, man. Christ wasn't offering out invitation to be a personal savior.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was telling Israelites to go and sin no more, man.
That's right.
That's what he did. He didn't say, I'll be your personal savior. You let me into your heart. Go get that door. Hey, go get that door. He didn't do that. He told them to go and sin no more because he don't want you to sin against the Father first.
That's right.
You understand? Why would he tell somebody of another nation this? You understand? When he only came to his people, brother. You understand? And you believe that lie, he came to his own. He came to his own. Well, that's written. He came to his own received him not. Not all of Israel denied Christ.
Right.
Get out of here, man. That poor understanding, brother. With the lies. Just to save your very own oppressors, man.
Right.
Makes no sense. Keep going.
Con. Verse 8. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians.
Just like a righteous father, brother.
I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? A real father, man, will come down and deliver his children, brother. The Lord got up off his throne this day, brother. You know what I'm saying? He heard our cry, brother. The problem is now, niggas ain't crying out, bro. Niggas is too many niggas out here okay with America and being ruled over by our oppressor.
Right.
Being ruled over by the very people that raped, robbed, and murdered us. Thinking that if we just elect the right one, if we vote and put the right one in office, right? After they can say 30 years ago, you know what I'm saying? They don't want their children to be in a social jungle.
Right.
Joe Biden. And then we'll turn around and let them say, get away with saying, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Man, goddamn America, brother.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because there's only one group of people that they will pull that with, man.
Right.
They'll even try that with, bro. It's you black people. Because they know they can pay one or two of us, you understand what I'm saying? And reverberate their message.
Right.
And further keep us deceived, man.
Right.
Like, how long are we going to keep practicing insanity in this place, brother? That's the question. How long are we going to keep on saying, how long are we going to keep on putting our spirits into a place, brother, that has been nothing but destructive unto our people, bro?
Right.
I mean, they find ways to destroy us, man. You understand? They find ways to try to keep us down.
That's right.
They find ways to destroy Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, man. I mean, how many more drugs what other drugs are they going to use? You understand? How many more abortions?
How many more sexual preferences are they going to create?
I mean, good night, brother. I mean, they already told everybody gender
fluid.
Gender fluid, brother. Right? You got Billy Williams. Supposed to be the baddest brother at one time on TV. Talking about he's gender fluid, man. Next thing they're gonna open back up to sleeping with Beast again, bro.
Good night.
It's gonna become acceptable in this place. How much further you gotta go, black people, before you can be like, God, dog, okay, that's enough. You see what I'm saying? With this, people got a right to choose. Right. And all that's doing, you're choosing death when you choose that lifestyle, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people.
That's right.
Because that's not the culture of your forefathers who the God of the Bible chose.
That's right.
Keep going on.
Come. And bring them out of the land, and bring them up out of that land unto a good land.
Mm-hmm.
And a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites.
Right, bro. The Lord promised us a land, brother. And he allowed 7 other nations of heathens to go into that land and prepare it for us.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So all we got to do is come up out of there and walk right into it, brother, and conquer it. And the Lord gave us the power to conquer that land just so we can see how much he's with us, brother.
That's right.
That's all he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let my children fight. I done got them out of a terrible spot, right? I'm finna show them how much I love them and show them that I'm really with them and show them that whatever, I tell a man to say to them, that it's going to come to pass. And as long as they do what I say to do, they'll be able to conquer even 7 nations that are greater than them.
Right.
They just got to learn that I'm on their side.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Good night, brother.
Verse 9. Now, therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come up to me. And I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them.
I mean, good night, brother. I see the punishment that the Egyptians are punishing them with. I rose the Egyptians up to do this, but I didn't call them to be this wicked against my people.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I didn't call them to set up taskmasters over them to constantly whip them upside their head. I didn't say them to do that. They did that on their own to be wicked.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So they got to pay for that, brother. They got to pay.
That's right.
And I'm gonna show them how much I'm with my people.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt.
Right. So I'm going to send you against the most powerful ruler of the earth, Moses. I'm finna do it, and I'm gonna deliver my people through you.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? By doing something so foolish, something, you know what I'm saying, of a leading power, something so foolish. Just tell my people just tell Pharaoh just to let my people go. That's all you got to do, Moses. Right? That's all you got to do to the commander in YAHANNA is just raise up men that's going to fear me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And give them the ability and ordain them to teach. And I'm going to confound the wise in this place.
That's right.
I'm going to tear down. I'm going to make the wise things foolish. Just by teaching. By raising up these niggas, man, out of the worst conditions in this hell called America.
That's right. And
I'm going to season them, and you season them, and you're gonna ordain them to teach in this place. And we're gonna make clean and righteous vessels, man. Here in the I.S.U.P.K, man, the Commander in YAHANNA, man.
That's right.
And you're gonna be able to go out to camp, and you're gonna bring out all the crime, and you're gonna uncover the shame, man, of all what these nations are doing to our people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do that, brother. That's gonna be your call to go amongst the highways and the byways, man.
That's right.
And just teach. And you're gonna cause your people to wake up and raise up from the goddamn dead, man.
That's right.
You understand? And that's how the Lord is going to deliver us once again, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, now. You back in the Hebrew?
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 11 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA Mashah al Ha'alahayim Maya Hanakia Kaya Alaka or Alak all Parai Wakaya Awatazaya Ata Banya Yasha Allah Mamatazariah. Verse 12 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA Kaya Ahayaha Imak Waza Laka Ha'awat Kaya Anakia Shalachatayak Ba'awa Taza Ya'ak Atha Ha'ain Mamatazarayim the Ibad Yak wait no the Ibad the Ibad what the Ibad one Atha Ha'alahayim all Hahar Hazah. Verse 13 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar Mashah all Ha'alahayim Hana Anakia Ba'a all Banya Yasha'ala wa Amaratia Laham Alahaya Abawatayakam Walachanaya Al Yakam wa Amarwa Laya Ma'a Shamwa Maha or Ma Salakia Ma Amar Al-Hum or Alahum. Verse 14. Waya Amar Alahayim Al Masha Ahaya Ashar Ahaya Waya Amar Kaha or Ka the Amar Labanya Yasha'ala Ahaya Shalachanoya Ala Yakam. Verse 15. Waya Amar Iwad Alahayim Al Masha Ka the Amar Al Banya Yasha'ala Yahweh Alahaya Abatayakam Alahaya Abraham Alahaya Yatazak wa Alahaya Yaikwa Shalaknaya Alayakam Za Shamya La Ilam Waza Zachariah Ladar Dar. Verse 16. Laka wa Asapath Atha Zakwanaya Yasha'ala wa Amarat Alahayim Yahweh Alahaya Abat Yakam Nara'ah Al-Ya Alahaya Abraham Yatazak wa Yaikwa La Amar Paquadatia Atakam wa Atha Ha Aishawaya Lakam Bamatazarayim. What verse 17 in the Hebrew? What Amar Ilah Atakam Ma'anya Ma'anya Matazarayim all Arataza Hakanain Waha Khataya Waha Amaraya Waha Parazaya Waha Kwa Waha Chayawa no Waha Chawaya Waha Yabawasa Saya, Al, Arataza, Zabad, Halab, Wa Dabash. Verse 18 in the Hebrew. Wa Shemaiwa, La Kwalak, Wa Ba'ath, Atha, was the Quanaya, Yasha'ala, Al, Malak, Matazariah, Wa Amaratham, Al Yawa, Yahweh, Alahaya, Ha Ibaryam, Nakwara, Al Yana, Al Yanawa, Wa Aita, Na Laka, Na'a, Darak, Shalashatha, Shalashath, Yamayam, Bamadabar, Wa Nazab, Wa Nazabak, Wa Nazabaka, Wa Nazabaka, La Yahweh, Alahayanawa. Verse 19 in the Hebrew, Wa Anya, Wa the Ithia, Kaya, La'a, Yathan, Atakam, Malak, Matazariah, Lahalak, Wala'a, Bayad, Chazakia. Verse 20 in the Hebrew, Washalak, Walashakthia, Atha, Yadaya, Wahakayathaya, Atha, Matazariah, Bakal, Napalaathia, Ashar, Aisha, Bakwarabawa, Bakwarabawa, Wa Akarya, Khan, Yeshalach, Atakam, verse 21 in the Hebrew, Wanathathia, Atha, Khan, Ha'ain, Hazah, but Irani, but Ayanya, Matazariah, Wahaya, Kaya, the La Kawan, La'a, the Lakawa, Rayaquan, Rayaquam, verse 22 in the Hebrew. What's it? Because it's at the end of the chapter.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, okay. Washa Allah, Asha, Masha Kanati, Masha Kanata, Wama Garak, Bayata, Kalaya, Kasap, Waya Kalaya, Zahab, Shamalat, Shamalatham, Io, Banyakam, Io, Banatayakam, Wanatazala Thumb, Atha, Matazariah. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 11 in the English. And Moses said unto the power, who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt?
And it's the problem, brother. This the problem. You understand? That's the problem with Moses. Who am I? You understand? He didn't understand that he was YAHANNA, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Prince of the power, Doc.
That's right.
Pharaoh and president and your president might be great in the earth, brother. But this place, the earth is yet but the footstool of the Most High, bro.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? This is where the Most High rests his feet, Doc. So, you know what I'm saying? This is why Commander YAHANNA can get interviews by Russians. You understand? You tell me what other so-called Israelite group gets asked to interview with someone of another country. The Ruskies, brother.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And said he had soul power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Brought up a James Brown song, man.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? And spoke so eloquently, brother. She understood the plight of Black, Hispanic, and Native American people in America, brother. You understand? Got compassion. Little does she know, brother. You know what I'm saying? She's going to suffer the same fate that the American white man will.
Good night.
Go ahead,
and if I could, sir,
yes.
because it just goes back into what you said earlier about, the Most High making, foolish things look so grand in the scheme of things, that it all started from a boot kiss that was placed a minute ago.
Right.
And it went worldwide. You know what I mean? Like, and to Black folks, you wonder, well, who the hell am I to want that boot kiss or to receive that boot kiss? And like the other one just said, you are YAHANNA. You got the power in this place because the Most High gave it. You to be on top in this place. That's who you are. And Moses thought himself lowly. But we got to come out of that mindset, man, that you are the greatest thing walking on the face of this earth right now. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be even greater coming under the tutelage of the Commander General YAHANNA. But that's all I have, sir.
Christ, sir. You know what I'm saying?
And we have verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve the power upon this mountain. Verse 13. And Moses said unto the power, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the power of your fathers have sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name?
Good night, brother. So they're going, you know what I'm saying, just like some hard-headed Negroes, brother. When we go to trying to tell them how to be free from this rat race called America, brother, you know what they tell you? We're going to stand it. I stand against racism. I speak against racism.
All right.
When racism got these oppressors, 500 years of free labor,
right,
stolen land,
right,
from sea to shining sea,
right,
and cheap labor by our Hispanic brothers.
Right.
That's what racism has gotten white people here in America, and the ability to kill a nigga when they want, kill a Hispanic brother when they want,
right,
oppress a whole people on a reservation when they want. Like, the reservation is supposed to be the land of the Native Americans, brother. They can't farm on their own land.
Right.
You understand? All they could do is get drunk out their damn mind.
Right.
You understand? That's this place, brother.
Right.
So you understand? That's the problem that we're coming up against, brother.
Right.
You understand? Where we at?
Just at the end of 13. What shall I say unto them? And the power said unto Moses, I am that I am.
Right. So that's not saying that that's his name. You understand? But it's that angel saying, just tell him, I'm about to get pissed off because I done told you who I was, man. I done told you who I was, the God of your forefathers. You know what I'm saying? What else do they need to know, man? Just tell them I'm here to save them. Are they tired of being slaves? Are they tired of being oppressed? Or are they okay because the Pharaoh that was oppressing them finally died?
Right.
Are you niggas okay because they're tearing down some statues that shouldn't have been erected anyway because the Confederate Army lost. Right? You think they're hurt behind that? You think that they're hurt behind Donald Trump? His 4 years being up. You think they're hurt behind that?
Good night.
Or you think they're going to be okay? Or you think they're going to be just fine? Joe Biden in office too, right? So this is what I understand. This is what we need to understand. The thought of having another white person ruling over you is going to help your condition, black people, as a whole, right? So yeah, you might get a little bit more money because you have a small business, right? With a Republican in office, you try to take advantage of that. But what about your people, man?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You leave the ghetto where you grew up, brother, to get a big old house on the hill, man, to send your children to their schools, right? When collectively all we got to do is what we did when they were having a Great Depression, brother. Put our money back together and let's build our own goddamn schools again.
That's right.
Because I tell you what, we were separate, right? And that whole lie of separate but not equal. Brother, we had our own universities, man. Right. How were we not equal when we had our own black doctors? We had our own black lawyers. We had our own black businessmen. How were we not equal? We were better.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you don't want to go back to that because you fell for the lie that our water fountains weren't as good as theirs. Get out here, man. You see what I'm saying? Apparently your head wasn't beat in enough, man.
Right.
That's what it was. Your head wasn't beat in enough. That's how the Lord sees it. You gotta go through some more hell, man, in order for you to want to come out of this place, man. You understand? This one brother, man, on my Facebook page, man, he called the son of that white woman that said black lives don't matter, right? He called the brother. I'm like, why would you do that? His mom's white. Well, I mean, he has no say-so on what his mom does, man. Hell, you try to tell your mama to take something down that she posted on Facebook. You try that, black man. You understand? Like, I understand, like, you Negroes get upset with what these people been showing us since we've been here, man.
Right.
They're going to be racist, man. This is how they became a great nation off of your backs. You understand? Like, come on, black people. It's 2020, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's start just loving each other, man.
That's right.
Stop trying to force them. Stop. Why are we always the ones have to force ourselves on somebody, man? When we done had 2 cases of a black and a brown sister having to put their hands on white women in convenience stores.
Right.
Because a brown sister was told, Hispanic sister was told to go back to Mexico. In Texas.
Right.
You understand? Texas is Mexico, white wench. You understand? Like, come on, y'all. They're not going to change, man. Can you change the nature of an animal? You understand? Commander YAHANNA had brought that out. Can a leopard change his spot? That's in the Bible, bro. If the Lord told us that a leopard can't change his spots, you can't change the nature of a people that the Lord created to be wicked from the womb, man.
Right.
The problem is you don't want to pick up this Bible, man. That's your problem.
Right.
You understand? You don't want to pick up this book, man, and learn the truth about this book, man. Everything that we need to navigate through this earth, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, is in our records, man. We done been through it all already. The only thing we ain't seen is streets of goddamn gold yet, man.
That's right.
Us in rulership. But you rather crap on your brother so hard, you don't want to see that happen.
Right.
You rather shine over a black woman so hard, sis. You understand? That you don't want to see her with maid servants. Because yours got to be better than a black woman.
Right.
Because you look up to Liz Taylor or Madonna or one of these devil wenches. You understand? Who try to mimic your beauty. Once their wrinkles start showing, what they got to do? Botox they sell, black woman.
Good night.
When your black don't crack. Go ahead, Doc.
Thou shalt surely say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you.
Right. So just tell them I am the guy. Just tell them I am King Moses. You worry about naming my name, and I just told you I'm going to deliver them.
Right.
You understand? I'm going to deliver them, and you worry about what my name.
Right.
Good night. Go ahead,
And if I could, you know what I'm saying, we lost the respect for the Most High's reputation. Mm-hmm. That's why we in this place the way we are, and that's why we don't see the need or the want to change.
That's right.
And he's showing who the hell he is every day that America seems to fall.
That's right.
Every day these coronavirus cases shoot up through the roof in every major city.
Right.
The Lord is letting you know, I am who the hell I am.
That's right.
It's the same power that walked with Abraham when he went and fought against 5 kings. It's the same power that traveled with Isaac. It's the same power that was with Jacob, and Jacob received a blessing from him to earn the name Israel. Right. It's that same damn power, and we still need to lean on that power today. But y'all don't respect them.
That's right.
You ain't gonna respect them like I don't want to say unless you keep going upside your head. That's what y'all you respect getting your tail whooped.
Damn right.
At some point, you know what I'm saying? I see why y'all respect the oppressor. Right. You've been whooping that tail so long.
That's right.
You have nothing but the utmost respect for him.
That's right.
But now it's time to love your brothers, man.
Good night.
It's time to lose the respect that you have for your oppressor, man. And when you see a brother like me with beards and braids, or a brother like this to my right, to my left, with beards and braids, and that nigga tell you stop eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster because it'll save your life, give that man the respect that you've been given. Because he ain't never a day put his hand on you. He care for you. He love you. The Commanding General YAHANNA loves his people and has raised up men to do just that. In the same way that Moses went out there and slew that Egyptian for his people, we willing to slay for our people, but our old selves, man. We ain't out here trying to kill nobody for real until the Lord to righteous order. You know what I'm saying? A righteous death. Damn right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Not just kill our first man, right? Which that's what we do. You understand what I'm saying? But just not sin for you. You understand? Offer up sacrifices, brother, for you.
Damn right.
That's what we do. You understand? Feast of Atonement, brother. We fast for you.
Damn right.
You understand? That the Most High deliver y'all from the demons, man. That's holding us back, brother. From loving each other, man. You see what I'm saying? From deliver us and help us to fall away, brother, from the lies, brother.
Damn right.
You understand? So that the man of sin can truly be revealed, brother.
God, damn right, man.
You know what I'm saying? The man of sin. Not a spirit, brother. You understand? Not nothing under the earth with horns and a pitchfork, brother. You got comfortable with lies, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. You got comfortable with lies, man. You see what I'm saying?
Good night,
I mean, you confront a brother about his mama because she made a racist comment and she's white. Get out of here, brother. That is a pointless conversation. You understand what I'm saying? You need to start respecting white people that come out and show that they have fangs and poison in those fangs. Respect that, man. So you know to leave them the hell alone.
Damn right.
You understand? So you won't keep trying to change the hearts and the minds, brother, because they already showed you that they don't give a damn. I seen this one video, this white woman, she had her Confederate flag, and she said, I'm going to teach my children to hate you. I'm going to teach my grandchildren to hate you.
God damn.
That's just fine. It's what you do. I want you to. And I'm going to teach my people to hate you too.
Damn right.
You understand? I mean, we the only people in the earth that believe that love will conquer hate, man.
Right.
You understand? While we steady getting whooped upside the head, brother.
Right.
I mean, god dang. You understand? Like, I mean, how much more death and massacres do we have to go through, man? How much more torment do we have to go through as a people? You understand? That our oppressor tends to make us forget. How much more pain will we have to, through our time, forget about? Right? Because they make us forget about slavery.
Right.
You understand? They made us forget about how the Romans ransacked Jerusalem.
Right.
And we had to disperse out of Jerusalem. They made us forget about that. They made us forget about how the Spaniards came to Central and South America, brother, and killed so many Hispanics that the environment changed.
Right.
They made us forget about that. They made us forget about the Trail of Tears. You understand? 77 million Native Americans were massacred.
Right.
They make us forget about that already. So now we got to forget about watching a brother getting a knee to his neck. I seen a video where you had this black man look up that George Floyd was already dead.
Right.
And the lies and that whole thing was. One thing I do know, there's a video, and it was a black man that had a knee to his neck. So even if that was not George Floyd, there was Sandra Bland, brother.
Right.
Tamir Rice got shot down.
Right.
You ain't gonna make that up, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Black and Hispanic people have been dying in this place. You understand? Get off the gas. And the thing is, you don't even see how our oppressors are even playing us, brother.
Right.
Why is it every time we bring up a plight or a situation, right? They want to talk. They'll say, "Well, black on black crime." I mean, I told these devils on my Facebook post. I said, "White people lead in every major crime."
Damn right.
Then they turn around and say, "Well, black people make up 12% of the population, but commit over 50% of the crime." But you lead the league in crime.
Right.
Just because we lead the league per capita, that don't mean nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly, we didn't even do none of this stuff until we integrated with you.
Right.
You understand? You don't want to present that fact. We were just fine before we integrated with you. You understand? So no matter how many facts you try to present, there's such devils, brother, that they only believe in the propaganda of niggas being terrible. Leave that alone. Leave that fan alone. You understand? That's our plight here in America. That's them showing that they will never have compassion or sorrow or show true sympathy for what they've done.
That's right.
And as long as they don't, they can rule over niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Every other nation of people practices racism.
Right.
But you're the only people that believe it's a bad thing.
Right.
So as long as you keep thinking racism is a bad thing, there'll be 2 Chinatowns in your city.
Damn right.
You understand? The Bollywood will become better than Hollywood.
Damn. And
go ahead.
And if I could, sir, it's so heavy what you're saying, because you got folks that believe that racism is bad, but then cry about there not being a thought of self-preservation. What do you think racism is, dummy?
Damn. Get that self-preservation.
You know
God damn right.
Like, we have all our celebrities or whatever, they get together and they go have these meetings where they sit up and they talk to one another about trying to preserve black people, but then you downside that you know, loving your own is a bad thing, or it's not going to help you.
Right.
That's the only thing that will save you.
Right.
If you get together with your people and get a community or start up at least a apartment complex, at least one time, you can start protecting your people and providing for your people, keeping the money circulating betwixt one another,
brother.
But because niggas have a problem pocket watching as well,
right?
You can't stand to see another brother have some. And when the brother got some, he can't stand to share what he got.
Oh man,
we selfish in this place, man.
That's right, brother.
But that's the way of our oppressor, because the Most High, he prescribed to us that when you see somebody in your neighbor, in your village, or wherever you stayed at, and you see him with a need, brother, you open up your hands and you open them wide.
I'm right, bro.
And you give him just what he needs.
That's right.
That's what the hell we need in this place.
That's right, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the whole aspect of that is, brother, you look weak as a nation of people, brother, if you got brothers and sisters that are poor.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You lose respect up from the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can be done, if you got your people, you living wealthy, but you got your people. The only reason why the earth respects all the so-called white man is because he puts his money into being able to kill.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And they don't truly know what they got. The earth don't really know what this oppressor got, brother, but on display.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? He's always looking to make a better soldier.
Right.
To make a better weapon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's why they respect, that's why the Chinese man respects the white man. But outside of that, brother, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, the whole aspect of it is to make your people, the weakest link, look strong, man.
That's right.
I think I saw the first homeless Chinese man.
Damn.
Last week at camp.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, look at that Moabite. That's the only Pope. That's the only one I seen out here in these streets like this here. And they probably kicked him out because he probably just did something totally stupid.
Right.
You understand? Everybody understands show of force, brother. But you'll be just fine with walking right by a brother or sister in these streets, man. You understand? Not show no compassion, brother.
Good night.
That's why we down the way we down, brother.
Good night.
That's why it's okay for anybody to put their hands on us, brother. And they do.
Good night.
And they will. You understand? Until you understand that racism is okay. Come on with it, Doc. Where we at? Oh, it done went down? Yeah, I don't know why the picture does that. Okay.
I just want to make sure we didn't go down, sir.
Right.
All right, but we at 15, sir.
Right.
Verse 15. And the power said, moreover, unto Moses, what shalt thou say unto the children of Israel? The most high power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob have sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. Verse 16.
To what? Unto who?
Unto all generations.
Okay. Unto all generations, brother. You can't convert into somebody's generation.
Right.
Into somebody's family. Into a bloodline, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem, black people. You don't understand your true, what you read the bagasse of this book and you don't think they got nothing to do with you.
Right.
You understand? That's your problem. That you don't understand. The cord is on that. It's right here. See that? Yeah. You understand? That's your problem. You understand? You don't understand that this book is for you.
Right.
Like, and then the thing is you never ask any questions like, what's our history before Black history?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, ask that. What's our history before Black history? Like, I mean, what are our records before 1619, man?
Right.
You understand? Like, how we don't ask that? How we don't try to gain understanding of that?
Right.
I mean, I you know, like, I always wondered and wanted to know wanted to know where Negroes were from. What is our identity? I wasn't good. I was never satisfied with just Africa.
Right.
You understand? Well, I mean, what is just Africa, brother? Africa is a country, a continent, bro. And once I learned it was named after a white man that conquered it, you see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the people that live in Africa don't call themselves that.
Right.
You understand? I mean, they just do that so they can be cool with the white man who rules the earth. You understand? Because the heathens are going to hold on to the heel of whoever's ruling the earth. They're gonna do whatever who's ruling the earth it does. You understand? But God dog, bro.
Facebook actually went down now.
Facebook went down.
I think it's actually down at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them seem to be lagging. Yeah. You understand? Like we can't even. YouTube is good. We can't even try to teach our people, brother, without, you know what I'm saying, fees going down. Like, come on, man. How does this happen? You know, when Trump, if Trump was to give his goddamn State of the Union speech, that wouldn't drop. It'd be all over CBS and they have it on their online channels and all that. But there's a problem when you go to trying to show these records to Black and Hispanic people, man. There's a problem. Tell you what, and it ain't gonna stop, brother, because we're gonna pray that these airways stay open, bro. Straight up. You understand? And then y'all gonna be able to do, brother. This truth gotta go forward, bro. We ain't gonna stop. Like P. Diddy, brother. Can't stop, won't stop. Just bear with us for a moment, man. We trying to get the Facebook back rolling. Having some technical difficulties, man. How much is Facebook worth, bro? Billions, huh?
Facebook is worth billions.
Facebook is worth billions, brother. And they can't keep a feed up. That's by choice, man. That's what that should let you know. It's by choice. I mean, and understanding this book, man, all it does is make you wiser, bro. Right? So in every nation, right, except this one, right? Everybody listens to their elders, brother.
Right.
And the thing that makes their elders so wise is because they know the history of what their people been through. So they keep their people from falling into the same situations, brother. Right? That's what the elders do, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's why you consult, you go to your elders, brother. Your elders could tell you, I seen this back in whatever time, this is what we done went through. Well, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, you have a whole Bible.
Right.
That is geared toward since in the beginning where we messed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how to get back right, brother.
Right.
That's what this whole book is about, man. You understand? But we don't adhere to it.
Right.
That's all we got to do. Like, I mean, I love to bring this up, but you know, they say the best way to hide something from a black man is put it in the goddamn book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even the way to free yourself, brother.
Right.
Is in the damn book.
Right. And if I could,
Go
say,
ahead,
you know what I'm saying? It's heavy you say that because niggas is known for reading.
Right.
Niggas will read anything. Hell, we had doctors right out of slavery. You know what I'm saying? We had our own colleges. So it wasn't, particularly just books that they would keep you from reading.
Right.
They keep you from reading the scriptures, man.
Right.
It's like he said, it'll help free you.
Right.
And just like anybody who knows, a mentally free black man is probably the most dangerous. That is like that is a weapon of mass destruction for these heathens.
Good
you
night.
know what I'm saying?
Good
A well-educated black man with these scriptures,
right,
is a dangerous. I mean,
because if I may, real quick, the whole any nation of people who understand that whoever oppressed them, right, and hold on to that, right. So this is what people don't understand, right? The so-called white man, especially the American white man, he is paying money. If he's not paying money to countries that he messed over, if he's not paying them money or giving them contributions so that they can stay allies, he's allowing their people to come over here, get free education, and go back to their country.
Right.
You understand? And guess who foots the bill? You, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. This is why your cost of living goes up. Inflation, right, of your society, and you don't make more money.
Right.
You understand? Because America is paying their allies off. Right. Because that's the only reason, they don't really care. They know everybody else knows the white man is the devil.
Right.
You understand? Everybody else knows that except you, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people.
Right.
You're the only ones trying to force yourself on them. You understand? After what? 400 years of free labor. I mean, good night. Somebody got to see that, brother. And we're going to keep on saying that till our king comes back. 400 years of free labor. White people had to have a 400-year head start on you. You understand? And 40 years still after that free labor, we still laid down the foundation of Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? Even during the Jim Crow time, we put them on the goddamn moon, man.
That's right.
We gave them phones. We gave them street lights.
Right.
We gave them toothbrush and the toothpaste and a bathtub.
Right.
We gave them fried chicken.
Right.
Pancakes.
Right.
Dirty rice. Uncle Ben's rice, brothers. How much more your soul, hip hop, jazz? You understand? I made a post earlier this week, man. Our oppressor, man, did not make any modern music, man.
Right. Understand
this. Modern music is blues, right? Country, right? In that order. Jazz. You understand? Rock and roll, right? R&B, rhythm and blues, right? They didn't create any of that.
Right.
But they want you to believe that the creator of classical music, Beethoven, was a white man.
Right.
Like, understand this. They didn't make modern music, but the creator of classical music was white.
Right.
Get the hell out of here, man. You see what I'm saying? But we will fall for that lie.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is our problem. This is our problem. So the greatest man that ever walked on the face of the earth, he had to been white too, brother.
Right.
You understand? You got white people actually believing that Christ was white.
Right.
Even though the scripture says, and his feet was as fine brass, as if it was burned in a furnace.
Right.
I had a dummy tell me that's a metaphor.
A what?
They said it's a metaphor. Yeah. It was not literal.
For him being black.
Right. Of course. Because they don't want to worship a nigga, man.
Right.
We've taken all the negative connotations off of all these heathens, and they brought it to America and they put it on us. Whatever's bad in the earth, it has to do with being black. Not African, but black.
And
Go ahead,
Salaki, if I may, sir, to what you're saying, they bring all those negative connotations here to us, and we accept them.
And we accept them
as if for being true. So then it leaves you to having conversations with people where they just say, "Oh, that's just nigga stuff."
Right.
It's just black people stuff.
Right.
That's just what niggas do.
That's right.
No, that's not.
That's right.
That ain't what we've been doing.
That's right.
We've been learning the ways of our oppressor,
right,
and these other heathens, and then we have been taking on their culture. But still, you can change.
That's right,
repentance is there, man.
That's
for
right.
You.
Salvation, brother. The Lord is sitting on his throne with his ear like this for us. You understand?
Good night.
Waiting for us to fall away from the lies and the man of sin, brother.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying? And be willing to respect your brother, man. Your brothers who put in the work, man. Who will kill and be killed.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like only in the UPK, brother, that same spirit that was on them disciples, brother, to be hung upside down, to be tortured, brother, that spirit is in here, man.
That's right.
For black people, brother, you got brothers in here, brother, that is willing to make themselves a curse from what we understand from these scriptures, man. Just so y'all can see, man, that all we got to do is love each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? That our deliverance is in these scriptures, man. And if we keep them to the letter, brother, the Lord is going to, the Most High is going to have that woman birth the Spirit of Christ, brother.
That's right.
That's all we're trying to do. The full embodiment of keeping these commandments. The full embodiment of showing the Most High that you love him. The full embodiment of showing your brother that you love him.
That's right.
That's the Spirit of Christ. And being willing to die.
That's right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the fulfillment of the law. That's how you fulfill the law, man.
That's right.
Love the Lord and love your brother, man.
That's right.
But if you try to do it the way your oppressor teaches you, you'll never get it.
Right.
Because he's trying to save himself. He's been trying to get this blessing since he cried at the foot of Isaac.
That's right.
You understand? But it's not for him, man. He chose his fleshly. He chose his right now blessing. A pottage of meat, brother. That's what he sold up. That's what he sold the inheritance to rule the earth. You understand? For. And the Lord knew he was going to do it.
Right.
That's why he made him that way.
Right.
That's why he put the spirit of Cain in him. The first unbrotherly brother in the earth. Cain. See what I'm saying? Good night, huh? Where we at?
We at
16?
Yeah, we at 16. Verse 16. Go and gather the elders of Israel and say unto them. No, we read that. We at 17, sir. Salaki.
Go and gather, right. Go and gather the elders of Israel together, right? We got to get these elders together. We get the elders together, get them to understand, and then they can go amongst the people that they lead, the younger men up under them, and then we can gain understanding, brother.
That's right.
You understand? It's rank and order, brother. Moses was the prophet, and he spoke to the elders, brother. Go ahead.
Verse 17, and I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt unto the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites unto a land flowing with milk and honey.
And see, and this is our problem, black people. We've been beat down so bad here in America that we can't understand that there's a land that will have streets of gold, brother.
Right.
We've been beat down so bad, brother, that we have such Stockholm syndrome that we don't truly see, man, that we're supposed to rule the earth.
Right.
That, hell, we deserve justice, man. We don't even see we deserve justice.
Right.
That's the cold part.
Right. And if,
Go ahead,
if I may, sir,
go ahead,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that we got all the ingredients for the pie, but we want crumbs off the cracker pie. Like, we don't want the nigga pie. We got everything for ourselves, but because either you selfish or you really just don't want to leave this place. And it's either one of the two. Because I don't think I'm foolish enough to believe that people are just so ignorant to want to stay in oppression on purpose. Because at this point, you have to think that it has to be on purpose.
Right.
That you got to be trying to stay in love with America on purpose.
Right.
Seeing the oppression, seeing the abuse, the
Right.
trauma, the torture every day.
Right.
And it ain't just, a one-off thing. Like, it's a one-off thing for a Chinese man to get thrown off a Delta airline.
Right.
That's a one-off.
Good night.
But when you have a society of people who literally sweat when they see flashing red and blues,
good night.
That is abuse.
Right.
And that is trauma.
Right.
Come on, man. We got to learn that it's better for us out there, and it's better when we together.
Right.
Not when we mingled and mixed amongst every other, Jerry Lowe, everybody on the face of the earth.
Right.
We stronger together. Like, the Lord ain't gonna just remove these heathens. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna want you to remove the love from them from your heart.
Right.
And then replace it with the love of your brothers, man. The
Right.
love of your people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when he told Moses to go to the people and let them know this is what I got for you, and they sent them amongst the people, which we're gonna get to later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't remove them people, just because. No, he had you work for it.
That's right.
You gotta work for this, man.
That's right, brother.
Like, this ain't gonna come with observation, man.
Damn
It's not
right.
gonna come just sitting around.
Damn right.
You got to come want to get down.
Right.
You got to come put on that all black.
That's
Sisters,
right.
You got to come up in here and want to humble yourself.
Right.
And you can't look at us like what Moses was in fear of, because I ain't gonna lie, when I first came here, I was thinking, man, who the hell am I to go to the streets?
Right.
But then I understood the Lord was gonna be with me.
God damn right.
And I understood that these brothers that I got was gonna be with me. And they got the
Damn
spirit of the
right.
Lord on them. God
Right.
damn.
Right.
I'm gonna be great.
That's right.
I'm gonna be great.
Damn
You
right.
gotta want to be great, man.
Damn right.
Like,
Yes,
hell, you
man.
already great.
Brother.
But you gotta want this here, man.
I mean, good night, man. The Lord had 7 nations, brother, that was great. That were giants, bro.
Right.
You
That's
see
what
what
they
I'm
call
saying?
it.
These people was giants, brother.
Come.
So when we got to our land that only 2 brothers made it to,
Right.
they had grapes the size of watermelons, bro. Because the Lord sent giants to prepare that place for us, man. You
Yes,
understand?
man.
And we're going to read it, brother. We're going to see it. You understand? And brother, please believe, bro. That is the hope and the patience of the saints, brother. That these people that enslaved us, they'll go into captivity, brother.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And just as they live by the sword, brother, we gonna kill them by the sword too.
Damn right, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn right, sir.
That's the patience, brother. That's what keep me wanting to keep these commandments, brother.
The faith.
You know what I'm saying? That is the patience, brother. Good night. Won't you niggas just wake up, man? You see what I'm saying? But the problem is you see that and it's like, oh no. I had one Hispanic brother tell me, so it'll be okay for us to oppress them just as they oppressed us. That doesn't seem right.
What?
Come on, man. Are you serious, brother?
So
the 265 million Hispanic people, your people that were killed by so-called white people, right? And you don't want to see that. You don't want justice for that. You don't want karma for that. Right?
So
Go ahead.
If I may,
Go
sir.
ahead.
The scriptures say serve unto her double.
Right.
And they still gonna be twice as happy.
Still gonna be twice as happy. That's right.
Because the scriptures say when the righteous is in rulership, the earth gonna rejoice.
Right.
So even if the scriptures say give them double, but the
Right.
double we gonna give is still gonna be better.
Right.
that the entire earth is going to know that the righteous people are in authority, man.
Right. I mean, and not only are they going to get double, brother.
Good night, man.
You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be a nation of people, brother, that we're going to just wipe off the earth once they serve out their time, brother.
God.
You understand? They won't even get to enjoy the streets of cleaning the streets of gold, bro. We're going to have another nation of people clean the streets of gold. They just, I don't even want them to touch the gold. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just go out and pick cotton and put it back.
Put it back.
That's what I want y'all to do. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to pick this cotton and put it back. Put it right back the way you found it. Put the seeds back in it and everything. Y'all ain't gonna have no cotton gin. How about that? Bastard. Go ahead.
Good old cuz, sir. Verse 18. And they shall hearken unto thy voice, and thou shalt come, thou and the elders of Israel, unto the king of Egypt, and ye shall say unto him, the most high power of the Hebrews.
Good night, brother. Who?
Of the Hebrews have met with us, and now let us go, we beseech thee, 3 days' journey into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice unto the power of Salakia, the Most High, our power.
So you see what I'm saying? So the first request was just only 3 days, bro. You see what I'm saying? Just let us go serve our power for 3 days.
Right.
And we'll be back. You understand? Let us go remember who the God of our forefathers is. Because you oppressed us so well in this place. Right? Let's just do one foolish thing and go ask our oppressor to let us go for 3 days. Let's do that one foolish thing. How much sense does that make? Tell Donald Trump that. Right? Just let us go, man. Just give us a little land. Let Commander YAHANNA leave. Right? Just give us the power. Let us do that. And just leave us alone.
Right.
But I tell you what, who has studied this Bible better than you is our oppressors.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And they haven't forgotten American history.
That's right.
They'll lie to you and make you think that they have. Right? But they know if they don't keep niggas oppressed, that niggas will rise up. You see what I'm saying? That's why they have to keep you under the belief that there shouldn't be racism.
Right.
You understand? When this very country was founded on all man being created equal, except your black behind on the cotton, on the plantation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Working from sun up to sundown. That the greatest thing, the one thing that Negroes got their back beaten in for is coming back late from a break.
Right.
I'm coming back late to work. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why Negroes mainly got beaten, bro.
Right.
Not because he ain't picking up cotton. I mean, good night. They called it King Cotton.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The South was so rich that they was like, you know what? We don't need the North. We don't need the North.
Right.
We don't need the Union. The South. That's how rich the South was, and was winning the war until your black behinds got off them plantations.
Right.
And then what did you Negroes do? Left one oppressor to go up north to go fight for your oppressor.
Right.
Right? Where the Constitution was created equal for all men, except it took 5 Negroes equal 1 human.
Right.
How about that? You're still a fraction of a goddamn man in this place.
Right.
Check that out. Go ahead.
And if I could, you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying about the history, nobody goes to go read the letter that Lincoln wrote.
Right.
About, you know what I'm saying? He didn't free the slaves because it was the right thing to do.
Right.
He freed them for the State of the Union.
Right.
He freed them so everybody could stay together.
Right. Man. So the economy of the South can be hurt.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because to have free labor, no overhead, you understand? Where they could take all the money and build weapons to fight the North, right? And then if it wasn't for your black behind to go fight in the Union Army, the South would have won, man. You understand? The South would have won. And my thing is, they was at war. How did the Negroes get free?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's still a conundrum to me. Like, what did we do? Like, okay, we just gonna leave? And if that was the case, nigga, you should have been did that.
Right.
You understand? So Abraham Lincoln during the war, you know what I'm saying, just made a proclamation to let you go. But they was at war with the South. So the South could have said, you don't take your black behind off this plantation. Did we have to escape then?
Good night.
You understand? I want that question answered. What really happened? You understand? Did Northern soldiers go to East Plantation and say, hey, you got to free those black people so they can come fight?
Good night.
Or was it because Master and his people were gone fighting? I need to know, man. I never heard that question asked.
Good night, sir. I've never heard it asked.
You see what I'm saying?
And I don't think that there may be an answer.
I don't think there'll be an answer, brother. Right? I think niggas just walked off the plantation. I think that's what happened.
Like
and said, we're going to go fight.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what happened. I can believe that aspect. Let's go fight for the North. Let's go fight for more white folk. They said they want us to be free. So they got to be good white folk.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They can't be the devil.
Good night.
You understand? These white folk can't be the devil because they want us free.
It's a lot.
Go ahead,
hey, you know what I'm saying? You left the plantation to go work in the industrial, you know, because this is during the age of the Industrial Revolution. Man.
Right.
So you left the plantation to go work in the goddamn smoke-filled rooms.
Right.
Where they still didn't give a damn about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where you was working just the amount of hours as you was in the field, you doing it now for a paycheck or what you call a paycheck.
Right.
When you was still getting pennies on the dollar.
Slaving, brother.
Still slaving. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed.
And then if you stayed in the South, brother, you had to run the black code, Jim Crow.
Good night. You know what I'm saying?
You was still a slave. You understand?
Good
I mean,
night.
it could be lied upon that you looked at a white woman a different way. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't. But them Klansmen will run up in your house, man. Drag you out your bed, brother. And torture and kill you, brother.
Good night, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Tar and feather you, brother. In a uniform. Fight for this country. You see what I'm saying? What veterans in other countries had to go through that? Really, you fight for this country, brother, and you serve this country honorably, you shouldn't have to work ever again.
Damn right.
You see what I'm saying? Because this is a volunteer army. Right? This is the only volunteer military in the earth. And you volunteer to work for this, to fight for a place? And you mean to tell me, you know what I'm saying, once you get done, you still can't find a job? We are in hell, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. But the God of the Bible, brother, has a place with many mansions, brother.
That's right.
That he wants to give us.
That's right.
The scriptures say it would please the Most High to give us the kingdom. Because with that, brother, you understand, then we'll be respected back in the earth. And when Black, Hispanic, and Native American people are respected in the earth, you know who gets all the glory? The Most High power, brother.
That's right.
So we only asked just for 3 days to be made free so we can, and then we would have came back.
Damn right.
Because niggas probably been complaining the whole 3 days. Oh, what you mean? We gotta, I want some herbs and onions. And I want some beer and bread. Moses, how much longer we gotta be out here in the wilderness?
The beer and the bread, sir.
That's all, you know what I'm saying? We want yeast. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this is crazy. What feast day is this again? Tabernacles. Go ahead.
Con, sir. Verse 19. And I am sure that the king of Egypt will not let you go, not by a mighty hand.
You know what I'm saying? You already knew. Hell no, Moses. He ain't gonna let us go. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof. And after that, he will let you go.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So they already knew. The Most High already knew. He's gonna say no. Right? And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show my might. I'm gonna smite them bastards for it. Right? So my people can see how much I love them, man.
Right.
That's what I want. I want you to go, and I want them to tell you no, so I can smite them, Moses. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. You see what I'm saying? So at least it'll be written in this book.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? For your goddamn learning.
Damn. Good night.
Go ahead, Art.
Verse 21. And I will give this people favor in the sight of the Egyptians.
I will give these people favor, brother. The Egyptians gonna look upon them and be like, ooh wee. Them niggas over there, leave them alone.
Right.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that when ye go, ye shall not go empty.
Good night.
Damn.
We're gonna show so much favor, brother, that they're going to give you all that they got. This is the Lord prophesying this to Moses, brother. I'll tell you no, I'm gonna smite them, and then they're gonna be like, okay, God dog, these are the Lord's people. This is the power of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Let's give them something, right? Let's entreat them.
Good night.
You understand what I'm saying? We're going to do that, and so we could just get them out of here.
That's right.
They ain't gonna leave empty-handed, brother. All that gold that we made for them, they're going to give it to us, brother. You see what I'm saying? The treasure cities that we built for these Egyptians, brother, that they got through being racist. You see what I'm saying? Because it was a law that Egyptians and Hebrews couldn't even sit and eat together.
Good night.
You see what I'm saying? So just like here in America, they had the white water fountain and the colored water fountain. Well, in Egypt, they had the Egyptian eatery, and they had the Hebrew eatery.
Damn right.
They had it back then too. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing new under the sun, black people. You know what I'm saying? Like on Life, they got the white woman pie, white folk pie. You understand? That's what they had in Egypt too, brother.
It did.
Read that last one.
Con, sir. Verse 22. But every woman shall borrow of her neighbor, and of her that sojourneth in her house jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment, and ye shall put them upon your sons and upon your daughters, and ye shall spoil the Egyptians.
Good night, brother. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna borrow the neighbor, brother, and of her that sojourneth in her house. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna take all what they got, brother.
That's right.
We're gonna take it all. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna take all of it, and we're gonna be good. You see what I'm saying? And that's how the God of the Bible is going to deliver us up out of this place, brother. Straight up and down. That's because right. He loves us. And Most High in Christ, He loves us, brother, because we need somebody to love us, brother. Some a divine power. Because we don't love our goddamn selves, man. How much trouble are we in, brother? We don't love ourselves. Right? So if it wasn't the Most High power loving niggas, brother, you know what I'm saying? We'd be destroyed. Our oppressor would totally destroy us, brother. If he didn't put a spirit in us, if he didn't keep his spirit in us throughout this captivity, brother, you see what I'm saying? To where when we're oppressed, we multiply, right? Goddamn Planned Parenthood would have wiped us out.
Good night.
The war on drugs would have wiped niggas out.
The so-called black on black crime.
Right, black on black crime.
Niggas would have done it too.
I mean,
your oppressor and harming your brother.
Right.
The same brother who would just as well, who should be fighting with you.
Right.
He will go up in arms against, man, just like your oppressor, man.
I mean, good night, brother. I don't know how much how much more of this torment we got to go through, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we can, you know what I'm saying, want to be just with each other again, brother. Like Negroes make posts about Black Wall Street, brother, but don't know the fight of it to get it like that.
Right. I mean, if I could, sir,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. We live lives of struggle, you know what I'm saying, and don't put that effort into ourselves. You put all that effort into just merely surviving.
Right.
Put all that spirit and all that heart into rulership, man.
Right.
Getting your own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people who become whole entrepreneurs, and through that struggle, they understand what it took to get there. If we do that as a collective of people, man, we can be the leading power on the face of this earth, being guided and being, protected and preserved by our power, man. But you got to want this, man. This is not something that you can just walk into, because there ain't gonna be no come late. But when your house shot get here, man, he's gonna see your work. Ain't gonna be no Lord. He gonna tell you, depart from me, ye worker of iniquity.
Right.
Because you've been warned, and you have your time to change now, man. You got brothers in every city across the face of this stinking country, man, putting his life on the line for you to change, man.
Right.
I don't know how much more, sir.
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's all of chapter 3 right there, man. We gonna go on and stop because it's about that time, brother.
Come, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's about that time. We can go on and shut it down.
Hit a home blast.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me that horn, brother. We're gonna say Ahmadiyya, which means to stand. You know what I'm saying? Ahmadiyya Wapaya Hakwadam, which means to turn and face the east. Sar, we're gonna turn, face the east.
It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh.
Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Batazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Atalanawa. Lakab. Call. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawatinawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawatinawa. Wala'ah. Tabayanawa. Manasaya 1. Ball. Awashayanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahata Para. La'awalamyu. Aman. In the English. Our Father. Which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Sar, we're going to salute the scroll, the Torah. Yahabashim Yahshabrak. Yeah.
Gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel. I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Top. Sar. Courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yahweh Dismissed.